So, that sucked, right? We didn't fall one time, Jules hit his max number of 44 pull-ups, and the button combinations were rough. It's all good though, because what we're going to talk about here is button combinations. Now, this is geared for people that are still struggling with this trophy, so yes, I will be over detailed. I'm not one of the people that got it on my first or 25th try. I have a PS4, so that's what we'll be looking at. So you will be given a random button sequence and it changes both rounds. Small things do matter, because it is much easier to gain speed and the rhythm is more fluent on the outside rotation than the inside. And remember when I said this will be over detailed? Well, if the following steps help one person get this trophy, then I'm happy. And then after these steps, I'm going to go into a little more detail on a couple other things you can do as well.
Check it.
So, we are going to go back to the clip that we just watched, so I can show you what you don't want the pattern of the buttons to be. Notice the direction of the arrow and how it goes across the button sequence. Right off the bat, you're having to deal with square over to circle, and then triangle to X. And this is what I call a bad sequence. So let's look at a good sequence. Now, why do I say this is a good sequence? It's because the button combination you're using is all on the outside, not having to go on the inside. And if you're still feeling a little confused, don't worry, we're going to break this down more. At this point, we know that square, circle, triangle, X are not the combinations that we want. So here's what we do want. We want square to triangle, or triangle to circle, or circle to X, and of course X to square. And this is just a friendly reminder to avoid triangle to X and square to circle. I told you that we'd go over detail and that this is a random mechanic. Next, I'm going to show you my round against him where I won the trophy. But first, let us summarize. The first mechanic you want is for Jules to score less than 44, preferably 38 to 41 range. The second mechanic you want to hope for is that outside button combination. And don't forget to mute the music. And on that note, go ahead and drop the speech volume down to 0 as well. Last bit of advice I could say is to block out Jules from your line of sight, meaning throw a blanket over your TV or put some paper up against it. Whatever you gotta do, because he can be a big distraction himself when you start watching him and start getting nervous. That's pretty much all I got for advice. dun 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 dun. Right? I mean, don't get me wrong here. I was very relieved to get this trophy out of the way. But there was a cost. Oh, there was a cost. Don't worry though, I'm not petty. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you how much those headphones cost. I mean, come on now, that's small stuff. The last thing that I would want to be known for is being overdramatic.